Hello everyone. So it's 11:40 p.m. and I really wanted to make sure that I upload all of the videos that the analysis that we did on all of the stocks that we got on our scanner for today. So I'm just going to make this very quick. In fact, we have two stocks, Finolex right now that we're going to be analyzing, and Hindustan Zinc is the next one. But for now, we'll do Finolex and see how this moves, right? So again, the same scanner. The stock has come up in our long-term holding scanner, so that means anything up to 2 months or more. So we're going to be starting from with a monthly analysis, then move to the weekly analysis, and then go down to the execution time frame where we're going to be making our buying decisions, which will be our daily analysis, daily time frame analysis, right? So on the monthly time frame, we see that Finolex cables, FinCables, has given a nice bullish crossover on in the month of April, right? Since April, the stock has been in a bullish trend. So it's gone from what 350 to 550, 560, almost 600 rupees also, right? So yes, this is a good bullish stock. Of course, very nice, beautiful phase two or a I don't know if I could call this phase two, but this is a good bearish trend also that it has enjoyed. So this is now recovering from a bearish trend, and I think on its way to a new to make new highs. So on the monthly time frame, yes, looking very bullish. Let's go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we're seeing certain swings here, right? So it's going up, and then again it's retesting at the moving averages, coming back up. This was a good convergence and a greater divergence after this convergence. Another convergence on the weekly time frame, and then possibly a greater divergence. Now, something that caught my attention on the weekly time frame chart for Finolex cables was this rejection wick, right? Rejection wick on this week. Of course, we're today on what, Tuesday? I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 more days. But good rejection wick from the bottom. Coming from the 8 EMA. I think another 3 days, 2 hours, 2 days and 16 hours to go. I think if this sustains as a bullish candle and then keeps moving up, I think this is a good bullish resumption of this trend. So for now, I like this rejection, and that is why I think that this might be the one of the main reasons why we're doing this analysis. And I chose Hindustan Zinc before this Finolex cables before Hindustan Zinc to create this video. So also another main reason that we're looking at this stock right now is there has been a fresh bullish crossover and a nice ring low pattern, right? So a fresh bullish crossover here after a small phase two bearish movement. If you see, the stock has been making certain swings, but right now on the daily time frame, since on the weekly has it has done those swings, and that is how we're also seeing them on the smaller time frame here. But after this bullish crossover, we allowed the prices to go up. Not quite the ring low that we're expecting, but let's say even if we consider this as the ring low, as a lower high and a lower low and a pure pullback candle, but the resumption of the trend has begun in this candle itself, right, with the close being above the open, but anyway, and above the 8 period moving average. But anyway, even if this was our first entry, excuse me, no, I don't think we would have made it, but we would have still stayed in this trade, right? Our stop loss would have been somewhere around here. We would have still stayed in this trade, but nevertheless, again, market gives us another opportunity to enter. But let's see how promising this looks, right? So on the on the daily time frame, 200 period moving average giving beautiful support at this point, October, right? So price bouncing off this 200 period moving average. In fact, from here it has taken that support and gone all the way up. So this looks very good to me. In fact, this is, I think, a very strong bullish trend in the formation. but this is a small phase 2 that it has taken. So the whole idea is we want to be able to ride these longer trends, right? These bigger trends. Now there is a small phase 2. Let's see here, a small phase 2 happening here, and then another phase 1 on the long term uptrend beginning now, right? This we should be able to expect this kind of a movement, right? But now uh, why should we enter at the beginning of phase 1? Because we get this entire phase 1, we get this whole move of the phase 1 or whatever, this way, right? So we want to be able to ride this kind of a trend rather than just ride a small phase 2, right? So the phase 2 is over, phase 1 has begun, so we want to be able to take this take this opportunity, great opportunity, looking very nice. But let's do a little more analysis, right? Um, this is a ring low pattern. Again, you're going to see the same thing, right? What has happened here? The the close has happened. The bullish candle has been formed in the ring low, the pullback candle itself. That means that the prices tried to pull back all the way down. It has come back down, but the bulls have actually not just rejected the prices from the bottom here, but also closed above. However, this candle did not close. Unlike this candle closed above the 80 EMA. We could have actually tried to, if we were feeling really risky and we wanted to take this trade, we would have taken this trade here instead of the pullback failure. I'm not saying that we have to take this here, but if we had taken this trade here also, we would have we would have been right. Why we would not have taken this trade here is because this price is not above the 80 EMA. Now we've waited for the price to be above the 80 EMA, but there has been a slight rejection, right? This rejection definitely, from all of this supply, we might face this rejection. But again, tomorrow is going to be the real test. If it breaks out above this high and also breaks above this somehow this range here, right? Even this is enough for us. 589 levels, but that's too much, right? Why do you want to wait so long? So either a breakfast range entry, breakfast range breakout, or an early bird range breakout also will be a good time to enter this trade. Yeah, good pullback failure, not a good pullback failure, but a pullback failure, however, right? So yes, just that this is not a strong move, not a strong bullish move that we were expecting, but tomorrow if we expect a good strong bullish move, we might be able to take this trade up, right? Just looking at the 4-hour time frame, yes, there is a convergence. Let's wait for the divergence. In fact, this will be the right time to actually enter. Anything above 580, 581 should be the right time to enter, breaking this high or breaking this high. 581, 590, anything above 590 is a good entry point. So we're going to wait. Let's place a stop loss and see what happens. But before that, where has been our support? We missed doing this analysis. Yes, in fact, I think we did. Yeah, it has taken amazing support at a 50 EMA. No, I think this is a good strong entry. This is a very good strong entry. I think price has given us a good point here. There is no other instance where the 50 EMA has actually given a good support to this price. In fact, it has many times these prices have broken down the 50 EMA. There was another support here. Fine. Not too strong as a support, but it has given the support here. So let's look at this. Tomorrow it should just give us anything above 580, 590, and that is when we might want to look at this entry. Let's look at the stop loss. Stop loss should be below 50 EMA. Great, it is below 50 EMA here, and also below this lowest low of the pullback, right? So either here 507 or 503, anything is a good point. I would if I were you, I would take up a 503 level, because this is this just gives a little more room for the stock to breathe if it is trying to go down as well, or just breathing and then moving back up. let's, okay, stop loss is done, everything is done. Now let's place a long-term, a long position tool. I'm going to place it at above 590. I think I would be more comfortable taking this trade somewhere around here. 590, yeah. Anything above 590, right? You don't have to, like, I mean, it's not compulsory that you have to enter exactly at this point. Maybe tomorrow the prices will go down, take a rejection at the 20 EMA and then move back up. You can pick up a stock, you can pick up the stock at a discount. Usually we can pick up stocks at a discount, but here we're trying to make sure that the stock is breaking and closing above, right? Anything on a 15-minute time frame close should be good. Break above 590 on a 15-minute time frame, even a 30-minute time frame will keep you safe. If tomorrow on a 1 hour time frame, on the swing channel, the Instagram swing channel, if you get a FinCables alert on a 1 hour, that is a 10:15, 11:15, 12:15, any of these timings you get the alert for FinCables, please have a look at it. That might be your entry signal as well. Right, so we're going to place 590 as our entry for now and see what happens. This is going to be an 80 rupee risk per share. I don't mind taking this risk right now. In fact, not even 80, 86 is something, 85, 86 is something that I want to place it at. I know it's a deep stop loss, but a 1:1 should be good enough for us right now, because see, the idea is we're placing a deeper stop loss in order to manage our risk on the position sizing, right? The lower the quantities that you buy, the more peace of mind you have. So you have so many stocks that we've analyzed today. You can diversify your purchases on these stocks, and keep your risk limited or reduced and in each of these positions, right? So you don't have to invest all your money on one. You can spread your risk across these and take small quantities and see how it moves, right? So please do your position sizing. Risk should be not more than 10% on this trade, which is because it is a long-term trade, we are going to keep a 10% risk. Whatever the amount you want to put, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, whatever it is, on this particular trade, right? So you're going to put up that amount. You're going to get the quantities. Please trade only with the quantities that you get here. Anything lesser than this also is fine, but nothing more than this, right? So your risk is going to be here. We're going to keep a 1:1 for now. Our target is going to be, so our entry is somewhere around 590, 591, 592 also is a good place. Your target 675, the first target right now. This might go to 1:2, 1:3. That is, we're always looking for 1:2, 1:3, right? But right now our risk or our stop loss is going to be placed at 503 levels. 503, 505 levels is a good 503, 505 will be a good point to place a stop loss. So entry at 590 above, target 675, stop loss 503. This is going to be a setup for Finolex cables. Tomorrow, if anything, if you get an early bird range breakout or a breakfast range breakout, I think you will be able to see that the resumption of the trend is strong. Great. That's about it. I hope I'm able to get the time to. I don't think it's 11:53 now, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that video on Hindustan Zinc and upload it. But if I can, let's please do the analysis on HINDZINC as well. Very nice, very subtle movements happening on that stock. In fact, I'm just going to show you that in this video itself. In this analysis, let's do HINDZINC. Hindustan Zinc on the daily time frame, right? What we're seeing here is, so this entry we had taken on a 1 hour time frame analysis. There was a good pullback failure and all of that had happened. This was a pullback failure, and now right now we are in the green on this, but let's see on the daily time frame, right? So we already got this 3 days ago. This alert we got 3 days ago on a 1 hour time frame. Now it has also done on a 4 hour and a daily time frame. So we're looking at this on the daily time frame, right? So our entry will be somewhere around here, 333 levels. This is a good entry point actually. Stop loss will be at this point, 312, and yeah, in fact, our target should be 353. Yes, it's definitely going to, if this is a good resumption of the trend, for a few days it didn't look like it, right? And even the stock, when we took up the trade, we had placed very strict stop losses. But right now we're getting a full-bodied candle. Let's see what happens later. We might see a push down below these ranges, 344, 345 levels. But if it manages to sustain above this, because it has to also fill this gap. In fact, I think it has tried to fill this gap here, but we might be able to see another move filling this, the previous gap here as well. Okay, these gaps have already been filled. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think I should have done this analysis separately, but anyway, entry at 333 levels, stop loss at 312 levels, and target at 350 levels for a holding period of up to 2 months. This is the analysis on Hindustan Zinc. Weekly time frame looking good and bullish. Convergence and then a divergence happening. Monthly time frame also looking bullish. Only thing is, wow, the entire month it went all the way up, and just I think towards the end of the month it just fell back down. So anyway, let's see if that doesn't happen. Let's hope that that doesn't happen on Hindustan Zinc here. But that's about it. So I'm going to consolidate this video and this analysis and put it up in one video. And yeah, that's it. Hindustan Zinc and Finolex cable, as we spoke. These are the two stocks that we're talking about on this analysis. Thank you so much, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that of course, we just want to make sure that you have the alerts. We're not counting subscribers right now, but we'd love to have you on the channel so that you get all of the alerts. So instead of me posting this video every time on the group, it's better that you get a notification and you're able to see it whenever you can. Thank you so much, and have a great trading day tomorrow.